Dear Nintendo, that the NX is coming out in the first part of 2017, and I for one applaud you in that decision, Nintendo. You are fixing your mistake that you made with the Wii U, and are choosing to make sure the system has a decent library of games for consumers to buy with the system, as opposed to the Wii U where you promised all these games at the launch window, but they were delayed to almost a year later. So I applaud you for this decision, Nintendo. However, I'm afraid to say the praise is going to have to stop there. In this letter, I have 3 points that I would like to address to you, Nintendo, each one addressing several issues that I'm currently having right now with the decisions you've been making and how they come across to the consumers. Number 1. Delaying Zelda U to launch on the NX. Alright, Nintendo, so Zelda U finally has a concrete release window and not an arbitrary quarter release. This is going to be March 2017, and it'll launch on both the NX and Wii U. The idea of the game coming to both systems is not a bad one per se by any means. You want to have a major launch title for the NX to push units for the first part of 2017. However, was there really a point of delaying the game for the Wii U? I may be a small indie dev, but I just find it hard to believe that the Wii U version is not complete at this point in time. Which makes me wonder, why are you not releasing it this holiday season on the Wii U? You aren't going to cannibalize the NX sales by doing it that way. In fact, you'll actually get more consumers to double dip if you add enough incentive to purchase the game again. Add an extra dungeon or some features only available on the NX. And heck, that will be enough for some people to go out, pick up the NX with Zelda U included. All you're doing by delaying it to March 2017 is creating a larger, more barren drought for the consumers. Speaking of droughts, this leads to the second part of this letter. Number 2. Zelda U is the main focus of E3, no NX. So E3, one of the biggest gaming trade shows of the year, is right around the corner. Every year I get excited to see what you guys are offering to bring us. And do not get me wrong, I am ecstatic to see more Zelda U in action. However, you are dedicating the whole conference to Zelda U, and you're not showing off the NX in any form. If I have to take what you're saying at face value, Nintendo, it is that the only major Wii U games coming out for the rest of this year are Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Paper Mario Color Splash. That's it. This is the biggest trade show of the year, and you're instead focusing on a game that will not be coming out until next year, and the version, to be frank, most consumers will not care enough about due to the NX. While it's nice to have some confirmation that the NX will be getting its own conference later in the year, where does that leave us Wii U owners? The Wii U is my primary home console. I own 2 in fact, mainly due to region locking, and when I'm not playing games I need to review, I find myself relaxing playing some Splatoon, Pikmin 3, or Tokyo Mirage Sessions. However, Nintendo, what incentive do you really giving consumers who own and want to keep their Wii U system? You are just confirming that we will have a major 1-year-long drought between now and March 2017 with only 2 major titles to fill in the gap, and I cannot see Paper Mario Color Splash being a huge holiday hitter. Unless you are planning to show us off a surprise title as a swan song for the Wii U, such as Animal Crossing U or Pikmin 4, you're treating us like you did the Wii owners after Skyward Sword launched. Doing this to your consumers does not leave a good impression on them when picking up the NX, especially when the fact that long droughts plagues a Wii U's life. Why should consumers trust you, Nintendo, to deliver the games with the NX in 2017 when you've yet to prove you can do it with the Wii U? Some may just brush the idea off that they're abandoning 13 million users, but what if those 13 million people told 10 friends how poorly Nintendo treated their system when the friends came to them asking them about the NX? It's a ripple effect. And also, unless you slash the price of the Wii U down to $199 or $149 this holiday season, no one in their right mind is going to buy it now at $299, especially when the NX is a stone's throw away. 3. Nintendo, let me trust you. Nintendo, I really want reason to trust you. I still stand by you make some of the best games in the gaming industry and have some of the best hardware around. The 3DS is probably one of my favorite systems of all times, and I actually loved dual screen gaming on the Wii U. However, after this wild ride it has been the Wii U, I just feel like I've been snake bit as a consumer. Nintendo, to regain my trust and probably to regain a lot of trust for consumers with the NX, you're going to have to deliver a competent system with good features and a strong lineup of games. If the NX has any of the Wii U drought problems or other problems for even a moment, I honestly believe that'll do it for the system. Consumers can only take so much abuse before they had enough. While personally I am not too affected by many of these droughts for the Wii U, as I own a PS4, 3DS, and a pretty decent gaming PC, it honestly should not have to come to that. It would be a pretty cold day in hell if I had to say, Well, there are 0 games in the PS4 over the next year, but I have other systems to play while I wait. So please, Nintendo, learn from your mistakes, and please, I'm pretty much begging you at this point, as a lifelong fan, do not treat Wii U owners like you did the Wii owners at the end of the Wii's life. By doing that, you will just be creating an even bigger rift to consumer confidence that you'll have to work very hard to fix, and trust me, it's better that you don't have to cross that bridge. So that's pretty much it, Nintendo. I love you guys. You still create some of the best games in gaming, but as a fan, I have to say when enough is enough. Learn from your mistakes, grow to become a better Nintendo. If not, you will only see yourselves going down the path of your once great rival Sega, and believe me, anyone with half a brain who is a gamer or works in the gaming industry does not want that to happen. With much love, Gamelad.